My name is Chibwelumpa. I'm the project manager at Barefeet Theatre, Zambia. So this is the Eco Closet project. It's a collaborative project between Barefeet Theatre and a visual artist from Uganda. She's Sandra Suubi. So this collaboration is meant to upskill the young people that we work with at Barefeet, and it is also meant to highlight climate change and recycling and trying to instill this knowledge in the young people, the knowledge of behavioral change towards waste, and also to conscientize them about climate change and taking action as individuals and as young people.
Azinanga ndine doka siasoi njokera kumtendere ise kumtendere kali mtendere meaning a peace so tinaganizo panga feast kali mwili mtendere ni ikulu ina masection yali 4 pali mtendere A, mtendere B, mtendere C na mtendere D. Then each meaning a peace yet ye ko kumtendere cause we are one. Ndiye chetina pagila kwanja.
My name is Musa Zulu. I'm coming from John Howard, and behind me here we've made 2 projects. So the first one, actually both of them are Barefeet logos, but they have 2 different meanings. So for the first one, this is a Barefeet Theatre logo, and these are basically the things that Barefeet does. We create different types of performances which we perform, and we support young people from different communities. So basically in this logo we use different types of materials to see to it that it's complete. We use different cans. We used cans of Black Label, we use cans of Red Bull, Henken, Casolite, any types of cans that we found. We collected them from different types of communities, then we brought them. We also use bottle tops. So basically when you see this logo, it represents different things that Barefeet does.
We're coming from Kanyama, and we did research about the background of Kanyama, and we found out that a very long time ago it was a chiefdom, and since farming failed, so they tried to do trading. So Kanyama basically it's a trading place, and we just decided to make something that speaks more about trading. So we made a jacket. We married fashion and trading. So we made a jacket out of bottle tops, and we got an original jacket, and we just fill up the spaces. So like when we started during the workshops, I was very much excited, considering that I also do a fashion course. I was very much excited to learn this new skill. And then when we started the process, I'm telling you, it wasn't easy, because it was all about, first when we were sketching everything, we thought everything was going to be simple and easy. But when everything started, it was really difficult. Looking at, we were sewing, we made small holes on the bottle tops, and it was really difficult. It was a really big challenge for us to pull the twine through, and along the way, we came up with a solution to make the holes bigger so that it can be easy for us, and we won't have challenges with our fingers. And then for us as a group, what this really means to us is that we have learned something new, and it's a skill gained to us. We have learned and go with this along the way. And for the community, I've learned with this project we can change not just the community but Zambia at large if we just continue with this and we adapt it. As a group, we're really excited, and we're really happy that we came this long way. We came this way and we made it. It wasn't just like we thought of giving up. We thought, let's change, let's do something simple, and then we're like, no, this is what we chose and we just have to do this.
Our project is basically coming from Kamwala, so what inspired us to come up with this project is us trying to tell a story about how Kamwala looks like, what is found in Kamwala, and what is Kamwala all about. So Kamwala is a place where you find things that has to do with clothing. It's a trading center, in short. So this trading center is mostly occupied with the Indians, and the Indians are the ones that have built it in a way that it looks Indian style like. So that's why we got the motivation of building the Kamwala using the boxes. Though it was challenging because it was our first time working with something like a box, turning it into a thing that someone can easily recognize. And through the challenges, we learned a few things and everything. So yeah, and then the other reason why we decided to use boxes coming up with this is because Kamwala being a trading center, it's mostly found, like boxes are mostly found in Kamwala. That's why we decided to use boxes to give a message to them saying these boxes that they're just throwing away can be used to make such things, and something that can really make sense. And so basically this is something that's all about the Eco Closet project, to make use of something that doesn't even look like it can be used. So yeah, that's what we did as the Kamwala people.
So Barefeet is a theatre organization, an NGO, and we work with young people, marginalized groups of young people using theatre and other different forms of art. Barefeet has been in existence for almost 25 years. Next year, actually, we're going to be 25 years. And we've been working with young people. We started by working with young people living on the streets using theatre. And now we work with different other marginalized groups of young people, including young people with disabilities, young people on the street, and also just young people coming from marginalized communities, because these are some of the pull factors that pull the young people onto the street or into other bad vices.
Hello everybody, my name is Sandra Suubi and I am a visual and performing artist from Kampala, Uganda, which we also term as the Pearl of Africa. Free Uganda Kalango. But I'm really excited to be at Barefeet Theatre. I've been here now for a short period of time, and really what happened is that we got into a collaboration to think about making wearable sculptures. So I personally have been making a number of wearable sculptures in my own practice, and that is how Barefeet got to learn of it, through a place that we gather as creative called African Crossroads. This particular project was birthed out of a desire to really get the young people at Barefeet to learn how to use the material that is usually thrown away to create pieces that they could use to speak about the social issues that usually they go into communities to speak about.
As Barefeet, we do a lot of performances like I've mentioned, and we make our own set, we make our own costumes, and this was one of the reasons why we thought, why not use this opportunity, first of all, raise awareness on what climate change is and what the young people can do to be able to contribute towards this fight, but also how can we use these materials to come up with wearable costumes, and that's why we called it Eco Closet. So that's a bit about what inspired the project.